Hello everyone, today is March 13th and I'm going to be talking about peppers. Now as you both know, as you all know, not both, but two, hopefully there's more than two people watching. I got my list here. I am going to grow just like the tomatoes in the video you saw before. I grow some for myself to sell the plants, or to plant the plants and sell the fruit. And I do some just for seedlings for the market. Excuse me. Now last year I did a bunch of different varieties. The top sellers are your bell peppers, habaneros, oddly enough, people like the hot stuff, and things like jalapenos. But anyway, so for this year, I'm only doing 5 types of peppers to sell at the market. I got your habaneros, which actually don't have many of these left. I should have bought more. Here's your standard bell pepper, California Wonder. I have a thing here of, I'm not sure how many, I think I have a couple thousand seeds in here. I bought these a couple of years, last year I believe, and they've done well. I also saying these are also from West Coast Seeds. These are from jalapenos, just your basic jalapeno. I'm also doing some cayenne peppers, which are the long skinny ones. And then here I'm doing, this is a new variety called Goddess. It's a hybrid, it's a sweet banana pepper. I usually use just a generic sweet banana pepper, but the plants never seem to grow as well, and they started early flower set, like before I even sold them, so I had to go pick a lot of them off. I'm not sure if it's just the generic type, but these is called Goddess. It's a hybrid, a new variety for me, but it's a sweet banana, so we're gonna give that a shot. But anyway, I'm gonna show you down here how I go about seeding my peppers. Now these again are for the market only, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start out with my California Wonders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two seeds in each cell. And the goal here is to get one seed to come up. That's the strong one of the two. I mean, if you end up putting 3 seeds, because I'm doing this just by picking them up by my hand, and so on. I don't need to go through all of these. You basically get the gist of it. So what I do is I basically go off of my list how many I want to end up with. And I figure that how that works out to a 96 cell tray to get 2. Now granted, peppers do transplant fairly easily. I don't find they're as forgiving as tomatoes, so that's why I never try to separate them like this. I could one year, but for now this works for me, so I'm going to continue doing it this way. So anyway, as I do this, just like you do with anything, you get your label out, you stick your label in, you put your dome on, you water it, and I'll show you guys all about how to water these things once they're seeded, and you kind of do your maintenance. I'm not sure where this grass came from. It's pretty straightforward. At this point, you just use your moist soil, put your seeds, you cover them, I don't know, a 1/4 inch of dirt. Again, I never follow. Seed packets tell you how to grow them. Basically here it says, sow seeds 1 centimeter, 1/2 inch deep in individual cells or small pot. Use seedling warmer, so with temperature this. Germination may take 18 days. I honestly never had a pepper plant take 3 weeks to come up. Most of these should be up here within a week, 7 to 12 days. You know, so it's pretty straightforward. So anyway, that's how you do peppers. Similar to tomatoes, but you, instead of mass planting them in 1 cup, you put 1 or 2 seeds per cell. Take up more space initially, but I find you don't have to transplant them as quickly, and you get a much nicer little root ball on there when you trim one off. And I'll show you guys as this grows, probably in 3 weeks or so, I'll be thinning these out. I'll bring you back, of course, to show you how to thin these out properly, to give you your best yield, to give you your best, chance to have a nice product to sell at the market, or a nice product to plant in your own garden, to get some peppers this year. So anyway, thanks for watching. And stay tuned in a couple weeks for an update on these and how to thin them and how to transplant them. Thanks for watching.